Hello, everyone. Thanks for logging on to CBSColorado.com. Time now for a few extra minutes with Rapids legend, U.S. soccer legend, just soccer legend, Marcelo Balboa, kind enough to stop by tonight. Let's start with these fantastic jerseys. What do you feel like when you see the current 2025 squad rolling
Daddy's
around
home.
in these? There you
How's
go.
that? I came to MLS because of the green, and we were that was the color that we were. So I like the retro. I like the logo. I like what they did with Adidas and the Rapids. They did a great job.
What does it mean when you see that you got your Jerry West style silhouette here of the bicycle kick?
It's humbling, you know what I mean, because it was one play, out of your whole career, and people are going to remember me for the 94 bicycle kick and the 2000 goal of the year, the same kind of ball. So, you know what? It's a lot of hard work, but I couldn't have done any of this without any of the teammates. Everybody that I've played with has helped in a role of helping me get to where I'm at. So I'm thankful and grateful to them.
You say people are only going to remember you for those things, but that's quite not true. People remember you for so much. When you think of your legacy and coming here and really putting the Rapids on the map, what do you think of what's your legacy?
I don't know. I think that's going to be for other people to say. I'm okay with that. I hope that when people talk about me, they talk about how hard I worked on the field and off the field to help to promote the Rapids and help this brand and to help soccer grow in the United States, be it with the national team or be it with the Rapids. But I just want people to enjoy what we do. And I think when you go to the stadium and you see the sacrifice that these guys make, it's humbling to see how far we've advanced in 30 years in MLS.
I didn't get a chance to talk to you about your time, of course, with the national team. Your first player to cross the 100-cap barrier, which is just incredible. What stands out to you about your career with the national team?
Longevity, we'll go with, because I've come back from a torn MCL, an ACL right before the 94 World Cup, 3 meniscus tears, a broken jaw, shoulder dislocated, ankle. So, the willing to fight, the willing to, my dad said it's easy getting there. It's going to be harder staying there and keeping your position. So for me to say that I've been there since '87 and I retired in 2001.
Incredible.
I feel pretty good about what I've done, and you know what I mean? And it's been a good career.
Yeah, it's been sensational. A true honor for all of us to be able to watch. When you look at, I want to talk about the current U.S. national team, kind of a little bit of controversy going around there, kind of this idea that this golden age of youth, but they haven't quite put it together. What do they need to do to have a good run in the World Cup? They need to stop with some of these retired ex-players talking smack about the current national team. Okay, that's silly. We're all here. We're all represented our country. We all want to do well. So this is the deal. Listen, you're going to have highs. You're going to have lows in soccer. You're going to have going through good moments. You're going through bad moments. Right now, before this, the last 3 years, we went through great moments. We were winning everything. We won 3 Nations Leagues. We won everything. Now, all of a sudden, we hit a little bit of a hiccup, and people want to stir the pot up. Well, why are you stirring the pot up? You know what I mean? The important thing is, Pulisic wants rest. Give him rest. He's our best player. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, listen, from now until the World Cup, this team's got to get their act together. And that means when you put on that damn shirt, you represent your country. It means something to you. You don't jog around the field. When you walk off that damn field, you walk off, I'm dead, tired. I don't have any more. I can't give any more. I gave everything I had. That's what this national team needs to get back to. Now, it makes me want to run through a wall when you say that. Do you feel like this squad has the caliber of player to do that? Listen, when we played, I played for the Colorado Foxes, and I played in the World Cup. These guys are playing for AC Milan, Juventus. They're playing all over the world, and the best teams in the world. Yeah, they're capable of doing it. They just have to get it together at the right time, and that's... Listen, we've seen teams in Argentina sometimes, hasn't played their best games. And last year they finally won a World Cup, or the last World Cup. So this is a very good team. They just need to put the pieces together and stop thinking of, like what we were talking about earlier. Do you know who I am? You know what I mean? They got to get past that. Right, absolutely. Okay, well, there you go. I kind of ask you a little bit of a philosophical question. Soccer, youth soccer is huge in America. And everybody kind of says, how do you keep the best soccer players from going to other sports, from going to football, from going to basketball? How do you continue, you think, the best way to grow the game of soccer and keep the best soccer players playing soccer? No, listen, the one thing you can do as a parent is if your kid loves soccer, let him play soccer. Simple as that. Listen, you can't take a LeBron James and force him to. Every kid naturally has an ability, be it basketball, be it football, be it soccer. They love something, okay? So flourish that. Let them enjoy that.
but don't let him play on a team where he's the best player and he's scoring 10 goals. Because then the parents walk out and say, yeah, my son scored 10 goals yesterday. Great, why? Move that kid up to where he's being challenged. If you're the top, if you're in a team of 20 and you're the top, the number 20, you're the number 1 player on that team, move yourself to a team where you're 10 or you're 9, so you have to work harder. Always put a kid in an environment where he's uncomfortable, so he has to learn to get better. That's my philosophy.
Yeah, that's good advice for anything.
Yeah,
in life.
any sport. I'm talking any sport.
Any sport, work, life,
Yep.
anything. Cello, this has been such an honor, such a treat. Thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Thank you for having me.
This
Appreciate
has been
it.
so wonderful, guys. Thank you for logging on. We'll see you next time.